now live YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Thank you. I gotta check. Well, we up on now. We up on now. We up on it, y'all. I want me. I'm being me. Man, I don't think they already know. The ghost, y'all. Welcome to the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. Guys, what we just hit that. No, we got back to where we was at. We caught up with day 3. Day 4 is uploaded. The Patriot Blitz, the breakdown from training camp 2025. We back up. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. Oh, wait, hell no. We definitely got to let it happen. I'm going to bring it down. I want to copyright. I want to copyright you too. But holiday time, baby, because football's back. You hear me? We are now official. Like I told y'all, we got up on the numbers. We went put up. Oh, episode 3 was a training camp, lightweight workout, guys. I mean, no pads, no helmets, no nothing. It was a good little lightweight workout. Everything was good. Day 4 was more of the same, but a little more 7 on 7, 11 on 11s. There was an interception. There was an interception. It was, uh, uh, my man got it, yo. And then I was like, wait, I didn't even think that it's gonna get more interesting than that. However, my boy Pop Douglas did go off. I told y'all I was gonna bring y'all this clutch sports news. Hold on, there we go. Wait. Because I had to hear that. I had to hear the intro. I had to get my own intro. Gotta make your own intro sometimes. All right. So, folks, without further ado, thank y'all for coming through on that late night spiel. Well, we about to bring y'all some of that Clutch Sports Media 365 breakdown podcast. It's the news, sports news. Mainly giving you the Patriot Blitz. However, I do have updates from around the NFL. I do have all my other notes that I have for tomorrow's cast. I can drop today because today is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day tomorrow. Right? Whatever the case may be. Salute to everybody who came through. Thank y'all for joining us. Okay. Like I said, we're live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Feel free to join in. Feel free to chime in, send your boy a message. But without further ado, let me get y'all day 4. Day 4 of the NFL action. Wait a minute. How you doing? I'm getting there, guys. Hold on. I want my second cup of coffee. All right. Because when I did say when I was doing my recap for day 4, it was actually more information than what I had for day 3. Day 3 was boring. Not really boring, but you kind of have to give the insider's point of view to day 3. Nothing happened day 3 except the fact that we were instilling more of the core values, the belief, and everything else. Now, today, Saturday, which, okay, guys, I know what I'm saying, Sunday, but on the Patriot Blitz for the day 4, training camp, day 4, look, it was back to some straight up action. It was action today. I mean, action, like, action. Yeah. more or less 707s, 11 on 11. The work, the shorts, the shells. I mean, it was what I wanted to see today. However, I didn't get to enjoy it. Didn't get to enjoy it. It was good. I'm getting ready to get to the Saints part because pretty much dropped everything I need to get for the Patriot Blitz. We're up to date. We're on to day 4. I'm giving you a little respill for the just give you the extra. Um, the Saints are more interesting right now because of the quarterback battle they have going. We're talking about Tyler Show versus Spencer Ratliff. We're talking about rookies on rookies. Man, I honestly don't know, especially this year with the Saints, because defense is too suspect. It really is. It's not what I expect. I look at my Patriots and I'm like, okay, top 5 defense. Saints, I look at what are y'all doing? However, you have to deal with the Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Carolina Panthers, who actually have gotten better. Didn't want to go there already, but we might as well get straight to it. Anyway, guys, hold on, wait, let me check. Hold on. Didn't want to get straight to it, but I'm gonna bring this straight into it. So, man, hold on, man, everybody salute to y'all, man. Welcome to the late night, man. Early morning. Salute. Hold on, man. Wait. I know she's lying, man. I just sent the shit to you, champ. I just sent it to you, champ. I just sent it to you, champ. What's up? Something witty, Marcus, cool guy, Kia, and Q. What's good, fam? All right, guys. Hold on. Anyway, so like I said, back to my spiel though. I was looking at the fact that Kelly Moore dropped this design on us at the beginning of the week. They won a training camp, which was Wednesday for the Saints because Saints and the Patriots opened up the same day. He started Spencer Rattler, rightfully so. However, day 2 was a complete. It was you, you, you. I don't know what we were trying to accomplish with that move, but that's what training camp for the Saints turned into a quarterback battle. Forget the defense side, forget everything else that was coming out of training camp. It was about Ratliff and ironically, I thought the man name was Show, but it's Shows. Okay, no problem, champ. Anyway, and like I told y'all, don't mind me, guys. I'm like on the second cup of the coffee tonight because I had to catch up with these updates. I still haven't got my NFL date for the weekend and tomorrow Sunday. Oh, sheesh. Man, I went and played with my daughter today. So I put off about 2 hours. Then I took yesterday off because y'all didn't see me. But like I told you again, and I repeat, Instagram, YouTube, and also on TikTok, we are live. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast with your host, Jay's Perspective. Late night, early mornings. I guess relative. Hey, what's the name? Let me get my invite. Huh? There you go. That's fine. Oh wait, am I on the right thing for you to do that? I don't know about. Anyway, let's see. If you go over there to Instagram, I mean YouTube, I can get you right down on YouTube real quick. You know what I mean? At Clutch Sports Media 365. Like I said, we live over there too. Matter of fact, let's look. Matter of fact, hold on. Wait. Pause, guys. Pause for the cause. Well, people in there. Let's see. Let's just see. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh. My latest short is up. I gotta drop one more. So you're getting two shorts tonight. And unfortunately, I did not see my line. Oh wait, there we go. Lives right here. Oh no! Oh no, bro! No, no, wait, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Yeah. Anyway, this is the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. We're not outside in the party. Oh wow. No, I'm not in there, guys. Ain't this some stuff? All right. We're not playing Madden right now, so it's not us. All right. Anywho, while we bang bow, I am fixing. Um, I thought we were actually on there. Like I really did, guys. Because I just yeah. By the way, let me think. Hold on one second. All right, we got done Instagram, YouTube. Okay, TikTok. All right. Anyway, welcome back. Anyway. There's some other news that I would like to get to that I want to give to you that you might can use, and it is the Bengals. Remember those cheap Bengals I was talking about? If you've been following me on the Swellcast, then you would know that I'm talking about the Bengals, the cheap ass Bengals. Finally got a contract dispute done with their rookie, first round rookie. Not second round, we're talking first round. Number 17 overall. Shamar Stewart has agreed to a 4-year contract, 500,000 off the rip in the front end. They restructured the contract to make sure that my boy got the bag. They didn't want to put the money on the other end because hey, the language was already unfavorable. Anyway, after you look at the second round, look, if you're the first round draft pick and the second round gets a guaranteed contract and you're still looking at the okay, you're like, wait a minute, I ain't get my contract. You start to wondering. And that was the case with the Bengals. Now, I think, honestly, you gave Jamar Chase the bag and T. Higgins the bag, paid Joe Burrow the bag, put pieces together for your offensive line to make sure that Joe Burrow can get the money to the bag. But they did not invest in their defense. And the price, if everybody don't know, has just went up. TJ Watt signing a $41 million deal. How petty this was, how petty this was, is that the AFC North, yes, Trey, if you listen, Mr. Hendrickson, you guys are in a division where Miles Garrett was the highest paid. Now TJ Watt's the highest paid division rivals. And out of that division, the Cincinnati Bengals think that they're going to get to a Super Bowl with no defense. Oh, wait, we're going to put a defense together. I know it's training camp. I understand that. But when you don't pay the argument to bully argument. Yeah, I broke that down. That was nice. Huh? Y'all see that? Broke it down. When you do not pay undeniably the one person that has made your defense, effective over the last 2 seasons, you might as well say three, because what have the Bengals done in the last 3 seasons? Not an AFC North fan, yeah, but this is some news that we all can use because fantasy football is coming up. And if you think about taking anything from Cincinnati, defense wise, please don't do it. The Browns, however, yeah, we're gonna get straight to the Browns. Let me get them out the way now because I am so tired of hearing the news of the Browns. Y'all not understanding me when I tell you I'm tired of hearing the same news. Listen, you drafted Dylan Gabriel, then you drafted Shador Sanders. Before you drafted the two quarterbacks, you drafted the running. You paid Miles Garrett, making him the highest paid at the time non-QB player. You bring back Joe Flacco. You bring in Kenny Pickett. You draft two quarterbacks. Don't resign Nick Chubb. And you also are still sitting there with Deshaun Watson on the roster with guaranteed money. I, I'm not. Nah, I'm not so. Wait. Let me say this in a nice way without getting problems. You people are really ignorant, and the fact that today I heard that they're going to thought it wasn't confirmed, but a thought that we can go into this season with four rough with four quarterbacks on a 53. All right, guys, hold on. Let me get my cup of coffee. The fact that the Browns decided to attempt that cleaning up the Deshaun Watson mess, figuring out what we're going to do with QB1, which we all kind of know that QB1 is going to be Joe Flacco. Deshaun's not back from injury. Kenny Pickett's, I honestly, Kenny is no problem against, bro. Nothing against you. I just don't even know why in Cleveland. This is why I was saying New Orleans should have went got a veteran quarterback because they had a couple guys out there that could have bridged the gap to help out. Because you got Kenny Pickett, James Winston. Dang, wait, I want to. If it wasn't a problem with Indianapolis right now with Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones would be a #1 top candidate. Y'all, y'all probably think I'm crazy. But this, check this out. Anthony Richardson injures his shoulder, comes back. You know what he was doing? He was sitting back, listening to all the news about you about to lose your job, boy. All the news about this top draft pick that has not produced. And then what the NFL is looking at is, damn, we're guaranteeing money to a bunch of people that's not giving us. Okay, all right, I'm gonna say it. They ain't getting you no damn rings. But yet still, every year, cap goes up, contracts go up. Meanwhile, I'm over here sitting back with my cup of joe, laughing at the rest of the NFL because 6 rings is hard to come by, guys. Sorry. One more and we're at the top. Okay. Yeah. So if your franchise has one ring, your franchise has two rings, maybe three rings. You're right now wanting something to change, and I'm telling you now, I know you do. This is why I'm bringing you this the overall little because it's like the wildest news coming out. Now the Raiders didn't get rid of Christian Wilkins in the middle of the night. We're gonna call this the middle of the night, like cut you and run you out of here. You're gone. You know what happened to this guy? Watch this. A boy decides after the last year's injury, instead of going get surgery or getting a doctor to stamp his rehab, he's like, I'm not doing nothing, right? So this year the Raiders like, well, what are you doing? My boy, I don't know if he ducked the phone call or he didn't. You would think with agents that things would be so much easier to communicate between player organization, but it's not. Christian Wilkins was cut. The Raiders, oh wait, and then Raiders fan was like, what the heck? But when you look at what the overall benefit of what he did, because it didn't benefit the organization. Understand me? I'm all for the player getting their due. However, if you don't put yourself in that position to do it, man, what are you doing? This man was like, I'm not going to get no off-season surgery. You had time. You could have got whatever it was done and been ready. They need you. I don't think y'all even got that point. Deep. Okay. We played the Raiders week 1, and guess what? The Patriots are going to dog walk them boys. All right? Any Raiders fans out there? Any Raiders fans out there? Definitely hit me up. I don't know, man. I ain't ducking no smoke. I'm calling my numbers right now. Patriots beating the Raiders week 1 off the back. And I like that for extra stuff. Not that LA. This is Louisiana, LA. Okay. Now, guys, check this out. There's been a number of little injuries that have popped up during training camp. Some of them have been goodbye, see you next year. Some of them are questionable. Some of them are why. And for me, and those who are expletive, they're going out because they're not going to be able to touch the field. I'm going to get to talk about those guys. That little bug named injury does not care. Miami caught it first. And it was like, whoa. A bunch of players have done this participation under, pup list, and a lot of them are not. A lot of them have not wanting to, I guess, get. that whatever it's going to be. But undeniably, there's a there's going to be a real big drastic change in the NFL that's going to happen in 2025. And it's not going to be a bad thing per se. It's going to be one of those things that reassures that the game can continue to progress and be played upon. Because guess what? There's too many what ifs, there's too many back channels, there's too many backstories. And the one thing that everybody has not even barked on is that there was a a collusion amongst the NFL owners. And let me tell you how I know this was one of those things. Mike Brown, cheap ass Bengals, cheap ass Bengals. I just had to get it out, guys. Forgive me, pardon me, but the Bengals are cheap. They really are. They're not cheap when they pay for the offense to be done, but so much of that. When I went to digging down that rabbit hole, I was like, whoa. Mike Parsons had not signed his deal. However, Jerry Jones decides, I'm going to say, I had a little thought about 5 years ago, I had this little thing when I thought about when nobody had signed it. What the is Jerry talking about? Can somebody get the mic from it was gold for people who don't care about what's gonna happen with the season versus the ones who worrying about because we're in that fluff era. We're in the fluff time. Put fluff, I say fluff. Fluff. Because right now is training camp. Until mid-August, we're not really getting to the grit. But Jerry Jones refusing to pay Michael Parsons, holding out on this, and then not only refusing to pay Michael Parsons and Trayvon Dixon, decided to hold a press conference on the same price. This is some good information for you. You know why? When the players start to get the microphone and start to voicing their opinion while hearing what the owner has to say, you start to wonder, do I think that Jared's going to wait to the last very, 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 very last second and give Michael Parsons a good deal and then possibly trade Trayvon Dixon out of that? You never know. That could very well be the truth. Let's talk. Let's think about it. If you want to keep your star talent, that's what the Bengals cheap ass did. They went and paid Jamar and T. Higgins. After they paid Joe Burrow, after they went and got some linemen, after they went and did this, they made sure that they had enough room to wiggle and do this, but they also neglected the fact to pay the defense. In the NFL sporting world, we all have heard the slogan that says defense wins championships. Well, if Cincinnati says that their window is now, if Dallas says their window is now, and looking at that NFC East, let's talk about it. The NFC East, you got the Washington Commanders, who were just in the NFC Championship, the Philadelphia Eagles, who won the Super Bowl, and then you got the New York Giants, who have gotten better and then have a veteran quarterback in the name Russell Wilson. Oh my Dallas, my Dallas, and you guys are entering with a rookie coach named Shadman. I know the Patriots got a rookie coach named Vrabel, but Vrabel's not a rook. He ran the Titans. He's a former player. The Patriots are back. I'm talking, look at the Cowboys, NFCs. You're third place in that division right now. You're third place. Philly, Washington, Cowboys, Giants. Giants possibly could overtake you. Dak is back from an injury. Dak just was at his press conference talking about how healthy he is, how he feels good, what can happen. Wait. We talking about the high paid quarterback, Dak Prescott, who just got George Pickens. Now, only right why I'm still talking about these Cowboys. It's because when I seen the George Pickens trade to Dallas, I seen Dallas fans come alive. I'm like, whoa there. Whoa was down. Holla at me. Hey, whoa. Hey. Dallas fans didn't come alive till y'all figured out that y'all had George Pickens paired with CD Lamb and still guys. You're tight. Your wide receiver duo still top 8. Not top 5. Still in the top 5. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Dallas, not yet. Sorry. Stop. I don't want you to do it. Pay Michael Parsons. Figure out what you're going to do with Travion Dixon. And then get that line together. Because your line was superior, Dallas. I did want to talk. That line. If y'all remember when Tony Romo was the Dallas quarterback, they had a line. Ever since then, they've been pieces going all over the place chasing the back. So Dallas line with Dak Prescott. And if Jerry is what Jerry said he is, okay, listen. If Jerry is what Jerry said, he paid to have people get knocked out because he said, I paid for a quarterback and then even had a guy. I paid for this. Remember, he paid Emmitt Smith. Not Emmitt Smith. Ezekiel Elliott. Remember, he paid. Oh, they just paid C. Lamb. They paid Dak Prescott. Now you have to pay Michael Parsons. It is ugly, Dallas. So I don't want to hear y'all running your mouth. It's our year. We're back. Oh, we're going up. No. Same thing with Cincinnati. Defense does not equal up. The Your man Trey Hendrickson is in Florida vacationing while training camp is going on, incurring some fines. We're talking, I think, 150 or 250. It's $150,000 for Mr. Training Camp. This man is willing to sit out, pay the fine because he wants the contract. Just get your rookie first round draft pick brought in there. And I'm supposed to believe in the AFC North. Lamar, Baltimore. Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers. And then the Cleveland Browns. Damn. Gina. Oh, dang. Hey, wait. Help me understand this, folks. You got 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks in one league right now, in one division. However, 2 defenses are secure. TJ Watt with the Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens defense, hell, even the Browns defense. So we're going to say 3 out of the 4. The Bengals don't have a defense. It's suspect. We're going to watch Shamar Stewart when he reports to training camp because he finally got his contract. And if y'all didn't get those numbers, that was a 4-year guaranteed contract. He gets the $500,000 on the front end. I think it was 10.5 million altogether. Altogether the contract. Either way go, he got it fully guaranteed. So Shamar Stewart is now off the holdout list, and he's now in training camp with the Bengals to do his job, what he was drafted to actually do. Meanwhile, Trey Hendrickson is looking for a payday, and guess what? I don't think you're getting it, Trey. And the narrative again was pointed out that he's old. They said he turned T.J. Watt and Miles Garrett is the same around the same age. You talking about the 1 and 2? They're not gonna pay you trade. The Bengals are fucking cheap. Pardon my language, ladies. Pardon my language, ladies. I just have to get to the point where the Bengals are cheap, and it shows because you'll pay the offense and put features around the stadium, but will not ensure that your defense. It's gonna be interesting to see how this can go right here because, like I said, Aaron Rodgers with the Steelers, DK Metcalf went over there. You got Lamar Jackson. This is phenomenal. You got we're gonna say Joe Flacco and the Browns. I don't think Jerry Judy is feeling too good about the way people been talking about him. So Jerry Judy, hit me on the IG, bro. I want to talk to you about it. I mean, hey, the CSM365, the breakdown, bro. Look, we talk to people. I got Ryan Clark, Mr. Ryan Clark. Controversy, but good guy. Salute to New Orleans people. Tyrann Mathieu just retired. Got to give him a couple of days because he's hanging with the kids. But we have some people that's lined up to try and talk to, get some information from. Yeah, bro. I just ain't start doing this. I've been doing this. Sheesh. 2016, I started doing podcast. When before podcasting was video, podcasting was audio, podcast. But I really do want to get to talk to like a few of these NFL players that are on my social media feed that I follow that you know, I'm gonna have those guys coming through. Like, yeah. Sorry. It's just 2025 has already kicked off with some wild stuff, folks. Like, I'm serious. Saints, they got a quarterback battle between two rookies, but Spencer Rattler is a little more seasoned than what Tyler Show is. And the crazy part, Jake Hayner, bro, Jake Hayner was the best quarterback in day 3 for the Saints. Spencer Rattler threw an interception. And they were like, how you know? But gee, this is my job. I do 2 of them on the screen. You seen it right there on the screen. Yeah, see on the screen. Then my shit just log out. Wait, on the screen. On my soul. Look, hold on, wait. Hey, all right, look. See over here? We do the Patriots Blitz. And then right here, we do that Big Easy breakdown. So I'm trying to stay tuned with both of them, especially for this upcoming season. Because, dang. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me pull this one up. Wait a minute. Damn, man. Wait. This is why I'm saying, like, see, when the Raiders cut Christian Wilkerson, I was up late and I seen it flash on my laptop and my phone. I'm saying, like, I get to it because the Raiders news. Next morning, man, it was gone. It was over with. It was gone wild. The Raiders cut him, and it was like, well, dang, what the heck just happened? But, sheesh. Look, I want to also give y'all this thing because I want people not to sleep on my Patriots. We have a wide receiving core, guys. This dude, Pop Douglas, day 4 of Patriots training camp, 50-yard bomb from Drake May. Ball throwing that ball. He's showing that arm strength, showing that talent. And Pop Douglas is showing that, hey, y'all talking about Stephon Diggs. Y'all talking about, hey, y'all better remember who the Pop is. Salute to Pop Douglas today because he stole the show at training camp. And I'm talking about he had Marcus Jones in traffic. Listen, we got The top five secondary. The New England Patriots, yes. I would, let's not do that. I wish we can pull them up. We're at top five secondary. For sophomore quarterback Drake May to be a little testy. Like testing this defense, pardon me, shows me that hey, my boy's ready. Because like I said, we gotta look at Patrick Surtain, we gotta look at Jalen Ramsey, we gotta look at some decent secondaries coming up this season. Sauce Gardner, who just got a bag, even though I know Sauce Gardner, stop it. Stop, please. Ain't no sauce, bro. Sauce is in the freezer, bro. Frozen, man. Stop. Buffalo doesn't have a secondary. They in Miami gave away their secondary and stuck them with a bunch of rookies. So the question is for Miami, they have no secondary. They have a nice front. Yes, they have a nice defensive line. Buffalo has a nice defensive line with some linebackers. The Jets have the same combination, but nobody has that secondary. Yeah, you can. Oh, Sauce Gardner he's good. I'm gonna wait because I'm not even gonna tolerate y'all talking about Sauce. Man, not doing it, bro. Sauce. This 2025, bro, Patriots are cooking everything in the AFC East. Champ. Sticking to it. They're calling it. We're calling our own number. Now, Travis Hunter. Good news about my boy Travis Hunter. The Jags have just given this dude a beautiful package. No kidding. They have calculated this man's every time down to here, 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 here. He's offense, he's defense. He's trying to be that first two-way player. He's trying to outdo his former head coach Prime. Now, I think his little statement was they're trying to stop me from doing what I already do anyway. It's not the point that they're trying to stop you, it's that they moved all the way up to get you at number two. And damn, boy, if you get injured day one or game one or preseason, whatever the case may be, they're trying to ensure that they work you into whatever scheme it is Jacksonville's trying to do. Because Jacksonville this is the year, this is the make it break it. For Jacksonville, a lot of teams, we can look at Tennessee, Jacksonville, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Okay. Um, let's just look around. Let's see. Miami. I can see Miami in that too. But these teams are the teams that they want to start seeing more success than failure. So when you're not delivering upon well, let's just say unemployment line is starting to look real good. Now you can be like Robert Sala. Go back, go back, go back home, go back home to the 49ers. Do we honestly think that the 49ers are going to host the Super Bowl? Because the Super Bowl is in San Fran and Santa Clara, the Bay Area of California. It would be interesting after paying Brock Purdy and Kyle Pitts. That boy Kyle Pitts he looks sturdy, he looks ready. That's why ooh, boy, y'all gotta watch out. That's what I'm saying. The rest of the NFC South, y'all don't know what y'all dealing with right now. But listen, I don't think that the 49ers have enough to get to the place of winning the division. Brandon Ayuk is coming off an injury. George Kittle, you paid him. Christian McCaffrey says he's back and he's feeling good at 100%, which I believe the guy can do it. Now watch this. Ricky Parasol tweet the hand me. Nothing serious, nothing major. There is some other pieces that the 49ers brought in and drafted, but Jawan Jennings decides to say the unthinkable, unfathomable. I like that. Unfathomable. Right? This guy says, look, I want to talk about my contract. I want to get paid. Wait. But if you don't sit down somewhere, look at what. Anytime about NIL money wasn't going to ruin the rest of the business. Stop it. When you got wide receivers knowing the demise of their team, but choosing to represent themselves outside of the team, like they're not in. Like, wait, I want to get another contract. I want to. You might as well just go straight to the office and say, "Hey, John, how you doing, John? I want to talk about since I'm the wide receiver that's gonna be produced. I need to get some more money." No, you want to go and talk about something. Can you say that for the people like me, the podcasters who like to make their own stories up without trying to sell your own story? Because you can't sell a story when you already under contract. I'm gonna sit there and let that marinate. Let that marinate, everybody. You're under contract. It doesn't matter what you say. Yeah, we talk about a trade. Sure, yeah, I hear you, trade. Let's take a walk around the NFL. Let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Where are you going to go? Not going in the NFC West. Damn for sure. I don't think they're buying NFC East unless Terry McLaurin does not sign. That's another one. Terry McLaurin doesn't sign that contract, then maybe. But Giants are on it for. So okay, we got West, East. Let's go NFC North. Minnesota, no. Chicago, maybe. Green Bay, that could be a spot. Green Bay definitely needs a little help. And then there's Detroit. Not seeing it. All right, let's go over to the NFC South. New Orleans. Damn, y'all need somebody besides Olave and Shaheed. Is that MVS go? All right. Carolina Panthers got two rookies, and they got Am Thielen. Atlanta, Drake London, Mooney, Prince, Mike Evans, Godwin, McMillan. Like, yeah. So the Saints definitely could be one of those teams that might can use a Jawan Jennings. But honestly, as we get into training camp, Jawan, you're not going anywhere, my boy. Wrong time to ask for any kind of leverage when season's just starting. If Brandon Ayuk comes back, Parasol comes back, and Kittles is still doing his thing because he's still there. And plus, you got Christian McCaffrey. Jawan Jennings, do you think this is going to turn out good? I want to know because honestly, when I seen him come across and say, I want to talk about a contract or I want to trade, he tried to kick these people while they were down. Boy, you out your trip. Man, this man about to lose this man lost his mind, y'all. Well, this man lost his mind. 49ers, no, I do not see them representing the Super Bowl, especially with the problems that they are going to have. It's, it's crazy. Because when you look back over this, situation with 49ers, Eagles, Rams. These are the last ones to go in the Super Bowl, right? Then when you go AFC side, Chiefs, Bengals. So makes you. All right. I just don't get like this is one thing. Rasheed Rice, Jordan Addison, they're under some unlucky legal situation. Now, Rasheed Rice, he's coming back from injury automatically. Now, according to Ian and Schefter, 6 games is probably the most that he's looking at. Could be less. But he's looking at a punishment after being convicted for the reckless operation and hit and run and all that good stuff that he did. He has the 30 days in jail plus the 5 years probation. Now Addison, on the other hand, has a DUI on his way rushing. Both of them are doomed to reach a decision from the NFL probably ahead of this 2025 season. So we're going to see if they're going to allow them to play, or are they going to give them 4 to 6 games? Because all likelihood, it looks like a 4 to 6 game suspension for the contract detrimental to you know yeah. Now, guys. If I tell you this, will you honestly believe me? I don't give a I don't care. Like, you know why I don't care? It's because this type of behavior, this type of situation right here is nothing. It's something because I'm talking about it. That's what makes it something. However, next week, this is not going to be a storyline. You know what's going to be the storyline when the punishment by the NFL comes out on these players. There's also another player, the rookie, who has the domestic situation. That's a tricky situation. However, it's a domestic situation, and I'm staying away from it. But he's also going to be looking at a situation from the NFL when they finally have all the information they need. You remember Shador, last month, the 105 and 60 or whatever it was? These are the things what makes me don't care about these situations because people do stuff that we've all done. We've all done something not favorable, stupid. So I'm like, what the is you doing? However, who am I to criticize these young kids, millionaire kids who get a little hair up they feel it themselves, they smell their own piss, they wanna I'm here for the content coverage because guess what? You're gonna do it and I'm gonna cover it. But you necessarily don't have to do this, and then we're supposed to try to understand. You did something wrong. You're looking at 4 to 6 game suspension. Do I think you should? Yes, you get it. If I do something wrong, if I violate, I'm getting banned, I'm getting kicked, I'm getting whatever it may be. There's a consequence for all the shit we do. There's no excuse, so I'm not even gonna dive into all that. Just know in fantasy for next month, you guys will be short of Addison and Rasheed Rice. Those two players right now are on the unlucky side of some legal issues that have been settled. but we are waiting to see what the NFL decides is the ultimate punishment. It's not about what the legal court of law is, or the public opinion, or the sports world says. It's all about what the NFL decides in the end, because you know what? That's going to have us really like, dang, Rasheed right about 6 game suspension. When you start thinking about 6 game suspension, we we ain't talking about preseason. We talking about regular season. We talking about September 5th. So for September 5th, day one, start counting them 6. Now, no way, and I'm saying that NFL has already released the 6 game. I don't even know what it's going to be. However, the initial initial playbook, I guess I'm going to play this by, is that the NFL kind of looks at these things as 6 to 4 games, depending on, I guess, the player and whatever the situation may be. However, this is interesting, and that's not even look. That's not even their eyes, but that's not even half of my script for training camp, guys. Okay, that's not even half my script for training camp. All right, I swear it's not my training, but we're actually getting through it. So right now, everybody, water break, bathroom break, whatever the case may be, hydration, take care of yourself. It's the late night, early mornings with the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast, live on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And we are here with Jay, Jay's Perspective. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Thank y'all all for coming through. I appreciate you. So, pause for the cause, everybody. Bathroom breaks. Again, like I said, water, hydration, do what you got to do, whatever the case may be. Let's get to it. Woo! All right. Y'all think it's a game, man. I'm not playing. I'm serious, y'all. I'm serious. Got to make sure you get taken care of that stuff. Me, I had 2 cups on the third cup of coffee. I got through the first half of the 6 scripts I had to do. I had to do day 3, day 4 for the Patriots Blitz to catch up with that. And then I had to do all of the Big Easy Breakdown, which is my Saints coverage. And like, I'm trying to get to channel. That was 2, 3, 4. Yep, 2, 3, 4. So all together, ladies and 4 plus 2 is 6. 6. So 6 of them I did. But I caught up. Yeah, I caught up, y'all. I caught up, y'all. Salute, champs. Salute everybody in the chat tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. Do me a favor, everybody. Please just tap the screen, give me a like. Just let me know that y'all here. Only thing I ask is just for the like. I ain't for nothing else. Just the like, because we in the building, man. I gotta give you the content. I'm gonna give you the content. Football is back. NFL 2025. We attacking this shit from all angles. Social media platforms to the podcast platforms. I got it. If you following us, follow us on Swell. Also, we're on Spotify too. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on X. You can catch our clutch polls on X at Clutch SM365X, now formerly known as Twitter. But hey, we actually got this shit done right there. Beautiful work done. Thank y'all. Beautiful work, guys. I still got some more to give y'all though. I still got some more to give y'all. There you go. Mm-hmm. We got some more to give you. So like I said, It's the pause for the cause. Everybody take your breaks and do what you do. We'll hold love. Let's get to it. Back on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok Live. We're back, everybody. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate that. If y'all don't mind, just tap the screen, give your boy a like. I just need likes. I just want the likes. That's it. That's all I ask. Please, if you don't mind. Salute. Anyway, the okay. Oh, let me get y'all this right here. There was some injuries and a tennis drama that came out of Patriot training camp. And there was one, two, three, four players that were sidelined on the PUP list. Meanwhile, Carlton Davis was limited. Jahanlini, I'm saying it so wrong. Tavai, he left early with calf injury. Morgan Moses and Ramondre Stevens did return to practice. Those were my points. I had to make sure I got those in because I'm stalking the channel right now. Hold on, wait. Oh, I'm sure. There, I came because you know what? The damn backgrounds on there. The background of the show. I will show you because I'm sitting in front of two goddamn computer screens right now. One, we on the YouTube, guys. If you people don't mind, go over to YouTube and give me a like. If you're over on TikTok, give me a like. If you're on Instagram, give me a like. And you can get y'all to the I guess I might just go straight to the Big Easy breakdown. Like I said, it's just a beautiful work. Man, this is some good stuff, man. Because football is back. Thursday is our first game, bro. Thursday is the first NFL game. Sheesh. I mean, it's our first NFL game, y'all. We getting that joint popping this Thursday. The Detroit Lions, along with the LA Chargers. Hall of Fame game, Canton, Ohio. I heard somebody, while we still playing on, it's football. I wish they would try to take that game away. I need all my action, bro. It's bad enough. We got to sit through the drama of other sports. But back in football. I can't wait for college to kick off, too, man. Kevin, I mean, jeez. Salute to everybody who came through on the time. Thank y'all for showing up on the live. If you don't mind, can you do me one favor? Just tap the screen, show your boy a little love. You're the host of a little show of appreciation. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody who live I do pop it too, or screen I do. I give y'all that time. I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator, baby. If you're on my YouTube or Instagram live right now, we already an hour and 6 in. Give me that like and that follow. We do follow back over here. We are CSM365, the Breakdown Podcast. Your host is Jay's Perspective. It's NFL news, clutch breakdowns, reviews and previews, recaps. Bring you that. What you need, baby. Next month, we will be having an NFL fantasy lineup launching. So, if you're in the fantasy football next month, get ready. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Man. I'm pulling up my script for my Big Easy breakdown. And mind you, I told you, I just caught up with my Patriots Blitz, so I have to get 2, 3, and 4, 5. But all right, guys, another cup of coffee. Let's get to the motherfucking sports news. Everybody doing a nice salute to all y'all in the chin there. What's good with it? How you doing? What's happening? Mm. Boom. All right. We have to pause for the intermission right quick. Hold up. Just because it doesn't, I don't know if you know. Why am I doing? All right, let's go to updates for the Saints. Right? Let's go to the Big Co, man. Salute to Big Co, man. Big Co in the building, y'all. Look, we got the updates for the Saints. I'm just giving y'all a little rundown for this while we still up on this late night, early morning CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. With your host, Jay's Perspective. Y'all know what it is. I just uploaded it. Hey, another video about to drop, too. Another video is about to drop. So, hey, if you like that one, another one coming, man. Day 4. Day number 4, y'all. Day number 4. We know, getting straight to it. And we got the breakdown coming for the Saints, too, man. So, everybody, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it. I really do. Really, 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 I do. My boy's name. I don't think I do it wrong intro. All right. I don't think my boy. Sports coma, yeah. All right, sports coma. Appreciate y'all being in the live, man. We up in this one. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all check out my dude, Big Co, on Sports Coma. My boy right there, he be coming with that Saints news. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Give y'all a round of applause, man. Thank you, Big Co. Appreciate the big round of applause. Being in the stream, man, and we're gonna go over a few news notes and items for the Saints. Because man, Kelly Moore, honestly, we should have got a veteran quarterback. They should have did it because Jake Haener is your seniority veteran quarterback. It's not going to hurt. Not this year, guys. Come on. What are we doing? I don't know. Man. And of course, Jake, like I said, Jake Haener was your unanimous top dog on day 3 of the training camp. Like, nevertheless, I mean, Spencer Rattler overthrew through an interception. Show he got left flustered in the pocket. You could tell from the movement, and it didn't look like. I don't think they really comfortable enough taking this into this year. Like they might be like, oh well, we can get away with this for a while. But honestly, honestly, Atlanta, Carolina, and Tampa Bay, NFC South. Saints, what is the problem? Who that nation? Let's get to it, man. Let's talk about it. Come on, man. Let's talk about it. It made no sense. We're trying to figure out who the Saints quarterback is. And they're trying to figure out, out of the three they have, which one has been there for, the other one been there in his second year, and the other one he just got there. Are we kidding? Oh, there's nothing big coat. There's nothing that you're gonna tell me that these young guys. Well, Rattler, he has some experience. He got thrown. He got thrown to the wolves. Jake Haener, not too much. And that's what kind of got me with this quarterback competition that they're talking about between Scholes and Rattler. Like, oh man, we got a gamble on it. You might as well start rolling some dice. Anybody got some dice in here? Slide them dice to the center. Come on. Slide them dice up here so I can roll them right quick. Let me see. We're gonna roll the dice and see who the Saints quarterback gonna be this year. Especially with a suspect defense that is partially addressed. You can have a good front. You can have a good linebacker core, but what is that secondary doing? And the secondary for the Saints, I don't know about that. Can I say the secondary for the Saints is a top 10? Nope. Top 15? No. You said there's 15? Yes, there are 15 defense of secondaries that are better than the Saints right now. Oops, sorry, I didn't say that loud. This is the breakdown, CSM365, Clutch Sports Media 365. Chase respect, put some respect in the perspective in this building tonight. Because guess what? I'm telling you, Serain, now knew that you could use the Saints secondary is suspect. That quarterback battle, oh my goodness, really? I just told you, we're going to go to Boomtown. From Boomtown, we're going to go to Harris. Then we go out to the treasure chest. We're going to roll some dice. We're going to play some blackjack. We're going to hit the tables. We're going to run it. Because that's how lucky I feel. Because I don't believe the Saints going to do it. Not this year. And it's not because, oh, hey, he's a Patriots fan. He's not the same thing. He did. Sorry, folks. I follow this. I do this. And it's football to sports betting. Thank you for sports betting. Thank you. FanDuel, BetMGM, Prize Picks. I've been watching my email. I haven't got my email yet for me to get my endorsement. Yeah, I think I'm playing, but I'm a sports junkie. I'm like your uncle in the barber shop. I'm like that guy that talked to you at the church. Ladies, I'm like the guy that you be trying. Honey, can we get to the car, please? No, we're talking about some. What happened? What happened? This is that sports channel right here, baby. You hear me? No kidding. No kidding. Real shit. We that sports channel. There was a fight. Let me put it like this. There was a fight. We do have some fight news. There wasn't. The secondary, we got into a little fight. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too. Nobody got. But that let me know that hey, they got some fight in the defense. But is that defense still secondary to the rest of that NFC South? Hell yeah. Suspect. Suspect. You know how to look bump in Tyler Perry with Byron. I'm talking about suspect. I ain't talking about that tuna suspect neither. So those are rap news, street politics though. They keep it gutter with it. But that tuna, no. Oh jeez, you guys, sheesh. I I don't know if we really gonna what's the name, y'all? I don't know if we're really gonna get a good but like this. I don't know if you're gonna see the Saints become third place in the division or last place. Because right now, Carolina, Atlanta, and then the Saints, and then it's Carolina. Look, check it like this. Tampa Bay, defending champs. Atlanta right behind them. Saints, and then Carolina. But Carolina could actually take Saints spot because dude, that secondary, that Carolina has a defense. That quarterback, Bryce Young, it got to be his year to get right because, ooh, but look, Michael Penix and Baker Mayfield are making the case for right now why the NFC South is either going through Atlanta or Tampa Bay. But do I see it coming through New Orleans? I hope it does. It would be nice. It would have been nice to have it last year. You know why? Because it was down here. Super Bowl was here. Didn't happen, guys. So with the 7-on-7 practice and 11-on-11 practice with all the training camp and day 2 and day 3 with Kelly Moore deciding between Rattler going to get this rep, you shows get this rep, and then both of them get the reps, and then Jake Hayner comes in and he does better than both of the prospective starting quarterbacks. I'm still in like, don't you buy it? That's like the Giants starting time with DeVito. No, it, it's not a shot. It's not a slight. It's the equivalent of somebody starting the second or third string quarterback and hoping for the best. With the Saints, that's what we're shooting our same shot at because either way it go, Shaw, Rattler, or Hayner, still getting. I don't even, you know what? I don't even. I give up. I don't even know what Kellen Moore is trying to do with this at this moment because what the. we're talking Kelly Moore, who had Dak Prescott, went to LA, had Justin Herbert. Derek Carr, he retired when he got hired. Now they draft a quarterback. You have Spencer Rattler, you got Jake Hayner. You're like, wait, Kelly Moore just left Philly after winning the Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. But Spencer Rattler doesn't look anywhere close to what you already in depth with. And Tyler Shaw is your best option, but Hayner is out dueling both of them. I'm kind of mystified. I'm not lying, guys. I'm really lost with this one here because I'm not going to be like, well, Kelly Moore didn't listen to me when I told him to go get a vet. Mickey Loomis didn't listen when I said, hey, should you guys get a veteran quarterback? Hell, Tyron Matthew just retired. All right, I mean, salute to the Honey Badger. You bring in Blackman as a replacement. He seems good. But that's still, come on, guys. That's gaping holes. All right. I'm going to let y'all have this one. You know why I'm going to let y'all have it? Because you got to face Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Drake London, Darnell Moody, Kyle Pitts, Adam Thielen. Your rookies over there in Carolina. Oh, my God. And not only that, week 6, guess who comes to town, guys? October the 12th, the New England Patriots. Yes! I get to see my team come to my hometown to face the hometown team, but I get to go in there with my Patriot faithful and we get to have our own section. Cut up. We're live streaming that. Y'all see. I'm trying to get my bro to come down, because he's a real life Saints fan. I'm a fan of the Saints. I'm from New Orleans. Listen, I'm a Patriot fan. It's nothing to do with Saints hater. It's just a fact. I'm an NFL fanatic. Been a fan since '96, and I wear my colors proudly throughout the city. They know. Everybody who know me know. Anyway, I want to see how this is going to turn out, especially with the whole new regime that Kellen Moore has brought in, because Clint Kubiak is up there in Seattle with Sam Darnold, trying to get him to get hopefully what they had in Minnesota. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, not really. Because Tyler Lockett ended up in Tennessee, DK ended up in Pittsburgh, JSN with their future. That's kind of like what Olave was and what Shaheed is with the Saints. So that's why I'm like, this NFC is not just, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Commanders. There's a bunch of teams that have also made major improvements to their rosters to where, like I said earlier in this broadcast, right? Dallas, you have the Giants underneath you. New Orleans, you have Carolina underneath you. Green Bay, you got it. Your head's on the block. Seattle, San Fran, definitely got to watch out for the Rams and the Cardinals. So, like I said, it's NFC side is definitely one that's going to be shocking. And with the in the AFC, do we actually think Aaron Rodgers is going to run it to where he gets a Super Bowl? Anybody? Do we honestly think that Aaron Rodgers is going to run and get us a Super Bowl? I do not believe this at all. Joe Burrow? I don't think so. Lamar, possibility. Josh Allen, nah, no, not with the work we got coming out the AFC East this year. Chiefs, I don't see them repeating. The Broncos have a very good defense. The Chargers, we got to see how Jim Harbaugh bring along this band of. And then you got Pete Carroll. That boy Pete Carroll went over there to Las Vegas and got them boys over there not going roll dice. Though. They trying to play the table and run the numbers. But like I told you already, week number one, New England Patriots hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. We're busting that ass. Look, if you're a Raiders fan and you think I'm lying, man, come holler at me. I'm taking my Patriots week one against the Raiders. Definitely going to take them because once I've seen what you got, Aston Gentry. What else? You let go of Christian Wilkins because he didn't want to get surgery. So you bring in some. All right. So there we go. What the do I have to worry about week one? Nothing. So Raiders fan, I'm calling you out. Week one, calling you out. You're a Raiders fan. Holla at me. Week one, let's talk about it. Bust y'all ass this week. One, promise you, New England Patriots are back. Anyway, enough of me talking about. I mean, I know. So, do I think that the New Orleans Saints can pull off an NFC South win? Not this year. Long as there's a Baker Mayfield, a Michael Penix, and long as there's a team that is in the way, like the Tampa Bay, I don't see it. The Saints defense has to get a little more. We got to see how they're gonna look when the pass come on. We got to see how they're gonna look when one-on-one scrimmages. Is just so much to look forward to. And like my boy Big Cole from the Sports Cone, he's pointing out the obvious, like I'm trying to make sense of the point, not the obvious. It don't look good. However, Saints fans, y'all got a chance this year. They have a chance this year, folks. They do. You don't believe me? Trust me. I know they do. So without further ado, thank y'all for tuning in. We got so much to talk about, man. It's the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. I'm your host, Chase Perspective. This is the CSM365 Breakdown Podcast. The Breakdown Podcast. We're live on YouTube, Instagram, and also TikTok. So if you don't mind, tap the screen, give your boy a like. You know, y'all don't mind, hit that screen. Just get them likes up for me. Just show me some love. It don't matter if you don't mind, I can use that. We had what? You see, we had 277 likes, 280. All right. Oh wait, hold on, wait. We about to see. Wait. All right, we had 300 likes. Can we get up to that 350? There we go. Come on now. Get them likes up, please. And thank you, folks. All right, guys. All right. I'm about to come in and hold on, champs. Hold on, champs, because you gotta be mindful of this. I'm about to come in and play with the chat right quick before we go out. I don't believe I got all my shit done. Oh